Now let's do question number 6, applications of trigonometry, class 10. Question number 6 says, a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. Okay. Now the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. In these questions, first of all, you should know how to make the figure of this. Then the question will become very clear to you. It is saying there's a boy who's 1.5 meter tall. Okay. So the boy is 1.5 meter tall, and let's say this is the ground. He's standing on the ground. He's 1.5 meter tall, and he's watching a building which is 30 meter high. Okay, the building is 30 meter. Okay, so this will be his horizontal line of vision, but he is seeing the top of the building. So it is saying that the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. So when he is standing here and he is seeing the top of the building, then the angle of elevation is 30 degree. But as he moves towards the building, suppose he moves to this point, and now when he sees the same building, the top of the building, the angle of elevation, it increases from 30 degree to 60 degree. So when he moves to this point, say this point was A and this point is B, and from the point B, if he sees the top of the building, the angle of elevation is 60 degree. Do you get this? Okay. So now it is asking us, find the distance he walked towards the building. That means we have to find this distance AB. So we need to find AB. Now let's name this also. If this is A, this is B, let's name it as C, let's name it as D, and let's name it as E, and let's name it as F. Okay, now we can see two triangles. This is obviously 90 degree. We can see two triangles. Okay, so there is one triangle which is the outer triangle ACD. In triangle ACD, it is right angled at C. Okay, in this triangle it is right angled at C. You can see what is given to us now. The boy is 1.5 meter tall, so this length is 1.5 meter. So CE is also 1.5 meter, right? Okay, the whole building height is 30 meter. So that means DE is 30 meter. Now in this triangle ACD, DC will be how much? 30 minus 1.5, that means 28.5 meter. Then only 28.5 plus 1.5 will make 30 meter. So what we are considering is CD. So CD is 28.5 meter. You need to take account of this. Okay, this is very important. So in this triangle, that means the perpendicular distance or the side opposite is given to us in this right triangle. The perpendicular, or you can say the side opposite, is equal to CD, and it is given to us as 28.5 meter, right? And we need to find AC because it is asking us AB, so we cannot calculate AB directly. So first we'll need to find AC. First we'll find AC, and in triangle ACD, we'll find AC, and then we'll find BC in triangle BCD, and from AC minus BC we'll find AB. So this will be our line of action. Okay, so perpendicular, that means side opposite, is given to us, and we need to find AC. AC is the base or the side adjacent. This we need to find. And whenever we have to find a relation between side opposite and side adjacent, or we say perpendicular and base, what we make use of is tan theta. And the theta is given to us is, theta is 30 degree. So let me show you the triangle which I am considering right now is ACD. So it is ACD. So this triangle I am considering. So you should know which triangle I am talking of. Okay, so this triangle I am talking of. So in this triangle theta is 30 degrees, so tan theta will be equal to CD upon AC. Okay, let's put the values. So tan 30 degree will be, CD is 28.5 and this AC we need to find, so let it be AC only. So AC will be 28.5 upon tan 30 degree. So 28.5, so this will be 28.5 upon 1 upon root 3, so root 3 goes here, so it becomes 28.5 root 3 meter. Okay, so half of the battle we have won. Now next quickly we'll do, now in triangle let's choose some other color. Okay, in triangle now we'll choose the smaller triangle, that means now I'm considering this triangle. So BCD, now this one, the smaller triangle. Okay, so in triangle BCD, see this one triangle, this BCD, in this triangle theta is equal to 60 degree and angle C is equal to 90 degree, that you know. Again we'll make use of tan theta, so tan theta will be CD upon BC now, because the triangle is BCD. So CD is how much? CD is again 28.5 and BC we need to find. And also now put the value of tan theta, so tan 60 degree is equal to 28.5 upon BC. So BC will be 28.5 upon tan 60 degree, that you know how to do it. This BC will go up and this 60 degree, tan 60 degree will go down. So it will be 28.5, tan 60 degree is root 3. Now we'll have to rationalize it, right? So I am multiplying the numerator and denominator with root 3. So it will be 28.5 into root 3 upon root 3 into root 3 is 3. Now this gets cancelled with 3. 3 9s are 27 and 3 5s are 15. So it will be 9.5 root 3. Okay. So now we need to find what? Now we need to find AB. This is the distance he has moved. Okay, so AB will be AC minus BC. So AC was 28.5 root 3 minus 9.5 root 3. They are like terms. Okay, so 28.5 minus 9.5 will give you 19 root 3 meter. So he walked 19 root 3 meters. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, so this is the answer. The question was this and this is how we solved it. Okay, before we move to the next question, take a screenshot of it. So this is question number 7, exercise 9.1. Question says, from a point in the ground, the angles of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of 20-meter high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower. So first we need to draw the figure of this. So let this be the building which is 20-meter high, and on the top of the building there is a tower. Okay, so this is the tower at the top of the building, and now it is saying at some point in the ground, say from the point D in the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom, okay, angle of elevation of the bottom of the tower and angle of elevation of the top of the tower, they are given to you as 45 degree. From bottom it is 45 degree. Okay, and from the top it is 60 degree. So 60 degree is from here to here. Okay, now let me name this A, B, C, D, and let me explain it again to you. See, AB is the height of the tower. AB is the height of the tower which we need to find. Okay, we don't know. BC is the height of the building, which is equal to 20 meter. It is given to you. This BC is given to you as 20 meter. Also, you are given the angle of elevation from the bottom, angle of elevation of the bottom and the top. और हमें क्या दे रखा, angle of from some point D we are given the angle of elevation of the bottom and angle of elevation of the top. That means we are given angle BDC which is 45 degree. Let me again show you this angle BDC, that means this angle BDC is 45 degree. This is given to you, and also you are given angle ADC, that is 60 degree. Okay, so let me show this angle ADC is ADC. This complete angle is given to you. Fine. Now we need to find AB. So in order to find AB we should know AC. Okay, लेकिन AC को फाइंड करने के लिए हमें यहाँ पर CD ना तो CD गिवन है, ना ही हमें AD गिवन है, सिर्फ हमें एक एंगल 60 डिग्री गिवन है. तो उसकी हेल्प से हम दो अननोन्स को फाइंड नहीं कर सकते, राइट. तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, नीचे वाला ट्राइंगल पहले कंसीडर करना पड़ेगा. तो इन ट्राइंगल BCD, let me draw this triangle again for you. So this angle is 45 degree, this is BCD, and this is given to be 20 meter. Okay, so we'll make use of 10 of 45 degree. Why I'm making use of 10 of 45 degree? Because I need to establish a relation between CD and BC. Okay, so CD is the height side adjacent and this is the side opposite. That means perpendicular and base, opposite upon adjacent. Okay, so this opposite side is 20 meter and adjacent side we don't know, so let it be CD. 10 45 degree is 1, so 20 upon CD, so this implies CD is equal to 20 meter. Okay, now consider in triangle ACD. In triangle ACD again the angle theta, angle ADC is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so 10 of 60 degree will be equal to perpendicular, that means this AC, and base is CD, this base CD. Okay, so CD. Now 10 60 degree is how much? 10 60 degree is √3. AC we don't know, CD we calculated as 20 meter. Okay, so AC will be 20 root. So now we know AC, now we know this complete AC we know. Okay, so we know AC, so how will we find AB? So AB will be AC minus BC. So AC is how much? 20 √3. BC is given to be 20. So this will be 20. Let me write here. So AB will be 20 √3 minus 20. So it will be 20 √3 minus 1. So this is the answer meter. Now question number 8 is same as question number 7. Question number 8 says a statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of the pedestal. From the point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. So first of all, now in this question we need to understand. First of all, let me draw the figure of this. It is saying there is a pedestal. We don't know the height of the pedestal. Okay, on this pedestal there is a tower standing which is of height there is a statue which is 1.6 meter height. Right now it is saying at some point on the ground, suppose this is some point on the ground, this point, say is this point is D. At some point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue from this point, this angle is given to be this angle is given to be 60 degree. Okay, from the same point, angle of elevation to the top of the pedestal, that means this angle, top of the pedestal is this point, so this angle is given to be 45 degree. And now they are asking us to find the height of the pedestal. This we need to find, and this height of the statue is given to us as 1.6 meters. So let me name this as AB. So AB is the statue which is of 1.6 meter height, and BC is this BC. BC is the height of the pedestal. Okay, and we are given the angle of elevation from some point on the ground D, angle of elevation of the top of the tower, that means angle ADC is given to be 60 degree, and the angle of elevation from the same point D on the ground to the top of the pedestal, that means angle BDC, that is given to be 45 degree. And from all this information we need to find BC. Okay, so let me consider first of all triangle. So in triangle BCD, I am given this angle as 45 degree, right? So I will make use of tan theta. This angle BDC is equal to 45 degree, and I need to find that ratio which gives me the relationship between the side opposite and the side adjacent, or I can say perpendicular and base. So this relation is given by tan theta. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base, or we say opposite upon the side adjacent. Okay, so here tan theta is what? 45 degree, and side opposite is BC. Okay, so this is X I am writing, side BC, and this CD we don't know, so I'll write just CD. Okay, now this equation tan 45 degree gives me 1 X upon CD. So this gives me CD is equal to X, right? So this CD is also X. Till here it is done. Now I'll consider in triangle ACD, angle ADC is given to be 60 degree. Again I'll make use of tan theta. So tan of 60 degree will be the side opposite, that means side opposite is AC. Okay, side opposite upon side adjacent is CD. So I'll write side opposite is AC upon CD. Okay, so AC is how much? AC is 1.6 plus X, right? So let me write 1.6 plus X, and CD is how much? CD is X we found from 1. Okay, now let me write tan 60 degrees how much? Root 3. 1.6 plus X upon X. So I can write root 3x is equal to 1.6 plus x. Simply we'll solve the equation. So find x from this equation. So what I'll do, I'll bring this x to this side. So I'll write root 3x minus x is equal to 1.6. This implies on the left hand side I can take out x common. So root 3 minus 1 is equal to 1.6. Or I can find x is equal to 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. Now we cannot leave the answer in this form, so we'll have to rationalize. To rationalize, we multiply with the conjugate of the denominator. So let it be root 3 plus 1. So root 3 plus 1. So what I get is 1.6 root 3 plus 1. And if I multiply this is a minus b into a plus b, which gives me a square minus b square, right? If you remember. So root 3 square minus 1 square. So this will remain as it is, 1.6 root 3 plus 1 upon, I'll get root 3 ka square 3 minus 1 ka square 1. So I'll get 1.6 upon 2 into root 3 plus 1. 2 get cancelled with 1.6, so I get 0.8 root 3 plus 1 as x, which we needed to find.